What's up, guys? Welcome back to the AM. Welcome back to 5 Minute Rants. So today, guys, I actually want to talk a little bit about success and a few things that I've noticed just along in the journey, and a few things I've noticed about success and how different people react to it. It's interesting because a few things. So with success, there comes a moment in time when everybody is faced with something they don't want to let go of in order to move forward into success. And it doesn't matter what area it is in life, right? It could be you want to have a successful marriage. You could want to build a successful business. You could want to build a successful career. You want to have success in parenting, whatever it is. The point of what I'm saying is this: there comes a moment in time where you'll be confronted with having to let go of something to move in to that position and to fulfill that vision that you have for whatever area it is. And part of that letting go process, I have found, is actually letting go of the addiction to chaos, the addiction to fighting or warfare, whatever you want to call it, right? The addiction to the grind. It's interesting how we as people will get addicted to the grind. And I've known people like this. I've personally gone through this to where I'm addicted to the grind. I'm addicted to, hey, I've got to do everything myself in order to win. And because of the addiction, the winning never actually occurs. What I want to have happen and how I want the growth and change to take place in the company doesn't occur. It doesn't occur me personally or in the relationships that I have, the friendships I have. And you'll watch a lot of people in business. They talk about, hey, the 5 people you hang out with, those are the people who are going to impact your life the most and what your life will most likely look like. And the reason why is because addicts always hang out with addicts. And not saying that negatively against anybody who has a problem or anything like that. But if you look at whatever I'm addicted to, I want to hang out with people who are addicted to the same thing. And that being said, you are going to actually move forward in life when you begin recognizing those patterns and breaking them. There's also a deep fear of success. A lot of people have deep fear of success. They have a deep fear of letting go and actually winning, which is interesting. My wife and I actually talk about this, about how there's a deep fear of winning, and it actually comes back to self-value. People who are afraid to win also oftentimes have low self-value. And it was interesting because a friend of mine from years and years ago, I watched him go through cycles like this, to where he would come right to the point of winning and really accomplishing something great in his life. And then it's just like the towel would be thrown in. There'd be self-sabotage. And then he'd go right back into the cycle of having to start all over. And it's interesting because looking at that is like, oh, that's repeated across the board for a lot of people. And I'm saying this because I think it's very important to know who you are, to know what you need to let go of, what you need to actually release and move forward in and let go behind in order to move forward. It's very interesting too, because just within business, it makes logical sense that, hey, you'd want to win. I mean, it makes logical sense in any area of life that you'd want to win and you would have success. But there's actually oftentimes deep fear of success. There's deep fear of, oh, I've never been there, right? I've never been there and I don't know what that looks like. What is that going to be? Oh man, what is it going to be like if I have my time back? How am I going to manage this? How do I do that? Like, I'm trying to build a team. Like, oftentimes there's been, talking with people, there's been deep fear about building a team and working with teams because they've never been there. And it's interesting because in my realm, in the entrepreneurship, you have somebody who starts off on their own, right? They leave everything and start. But then there comes a point where it's like, oh, I've got to trust somebody else. And then you watch them go through this process of, oh, I have to build a team. I have to actually hire somebody, and then I have to trust somebody with the work. I have to trust somebody with a client relationship, and then they don't know what to do. They don't know how to actually let go to move forward into that. They don't know how to let go and move forward into this actual next stage of the company. And then they don't know how to lead from that position because they don't want to release the current position they're in. So oftentimes the point of what I'm trying to say is this: if you're trying to move forward and you're stuck, it's often you stifling yourself, and from a place of you don't want to let go of whatever needs to be let go of in order to grow. And if you think about it, it's like a tree. You have it planted in a pot and it's root bound, is that way. Anyways, That was a lot to say that one little bit, but I hope you guys get something out of it. I'll catch you later. Peace.